when you have everything fall out from underneath you, like looking at giving up your child, looking at giving up your dream, you know, your life, everything you ever hoped for. I really hoped it wouldn't happen. I really, really believed we were going to be okay, you know. I really thought we had it figured out. This whole experience has taught me a lot about myself, about you know, people can change. I can change. So I come from a family of entrepreneurs. You know, I had a trust fund for college. I was always able to find jobs and, you know, to be independent. But due to a certain set of circumstances, unfortunate circumstances, I became homeless. And in May of 2013, I came back to San Francisco. I was 5 months pregnant. My fiance at the time, Seth, was in San Francisco working a new job, you know, in with this new company to earn 6 figures so we could start our family. We could start looking for our first apartment and getting ready for a baby. My phone rang and it was Seth, and he said that he had lost the job. The project fell apart and the job wasn't gonna happen. We were just so devastated. You know, we spent the first night together in a hotel, you know, and just kind of held each other and just were like, just in shock. We found a lot of great local resources within the nonprofit community to help us find our way.
Julianne is like, she's the epitome of what Homeless Prenatal is about. Like, our mission is to end the cycle of childhood poverty, and that was her first stepping stone to getting into family shelter and ultimately getting housing.
We're at Catholic Charities St. Joseph's Family Center. In our old room, it's got the same feel, the old Victorian, the wood floors. When we were in here, we pushed the beds together. There were only 2, so that we could kind of all sleep together. We had been on the streets recently. I was pregnant and near to delivering our daughter. Within a week of her due date, we were moved in here.
Julianne moved in here in August and had a baby girl within days. And then I think within 3 weeks, her partner, Seth, her husband, got a job. And then the Mercy Housing opportunity became available.
This is the room where we were married. Everything just calmed down for us. We had a really peaceful period of 3 months here with them and just really gained a lot of confidence in being new parents.
So around that same time, HandUp came to us and said that they had this program and they wanted to enable our clients to fundraise for themselves.
We would have been back outside. We had no way to eat, and HandUp came through and we were able to get groceries once through them. I've got to spend my money on my goals, which are either employment related or school related.
So we were able to raise money for a new laptop, camera for your cinema class. We were developing film for her cinema class. We were really able to raise money for supplies that she probably would not have had access to.
So the film I made was my final project for my cinema class, and it was called the Personal Challenge Project. I challenged myself personally by being my own camera operator, my own director, my own actor. I ran around and shot myself. And so I would set up my camera, get into frame, and then walk out of frame, turn off my camera, and move it. As I was doing the project, what I realized was that I was shooting my life and that I could share my progression, you know, as I was making my way through school based on this equipment I was able to purchase, you know, through my profile. I made this film to share my life with you, to thank you for providing me with a way to keep dreaming
and listening to my heart.
And I realized I should adapt it into a thank you, you know, to the support of making all these things happen again for me.
Julianne also has been really successful with HandUp, primarily because she is really active on HandUp. She responds to people who've donated money, and she also, you know, provides insight into her life. She shares photos, and so I think that when donors see her site or her page, that they're really engaged and really get a sense of like what this family needs.
So it can also be a little hard for families to navigate the shelter system as well as the resources that are available in the city. For me, it means a lot to see the families make it. A lot of times people say, oh, they're homeless, they don't matter, or they're on drugs and they have substance abuse and mental health problems and all these other things. But at the end of the day, people are still people. I'm so happy for you guys. I am.
It opened my eyes a lot to homelessness. I look at people now with a completely different idea when I see them, and not accusatory, I wonder how they got that way and how they can be helped. Hearing Julianne and Seth's story was so compelling to me, and I've shared it with many of my friends locally and globally, and people are really touched by it because it has a happy ending.
Yeah, thankfully we were able to stay together and work through this together with all the support of all these wonderful new people we've been meeting along the way.
We fought for the life we have now together. And I'll say the life that we have now is a dream. It's a beautiful life. It's an incredible life. I think for the first time in my life, I actually love being alive.